right, we're backstage at the BSM Summit. Just got done with a session on economic uncertainty. I know you were really thrilled with that title, Stan. How do you feel about the way the discussion went? What stood out?
I thought what Stacey and Sam and Dawn said was just right on. Again, it is tough times, but we're doing so many good things. And I think instead of looking at how disadvantaged we are, I think it's time to flip it. And I think our panelists did a great job of getting on their toes and talking about all the wonderful things that we have, the benefits that we have being in this business, especially if we're in audio, we want to be in sports radio. And there's just so many good things that our folks are doing. And that was my headline, that maybe a little bit dark in things we can't control, but our industry are doing some great things. And
you talked about, Stacey, the challenge in San Francisco when you're selling national, which is a big importance in a market, top 5 market. I talk to a lot of market managers, and that's a tough category, get national dollars. So what do you do on inside of your building to start getting a little more of those local dollars, or get those national buyers to start looking at the format and the brands that you're representing that should be attractive to them?
Yeah, well, I think Don and Sam touched on it in the session, which is if we get the national, it's a bonus. We're no longer in a position where we can really count on that because the structure and all those things. And we, obviously we have a national team that focuses on that. They're focusing on, how do we grow that segment in our markets? We want to control on the controllables, and that is the advertisers that we had access to, the local agencies that we had access to, the clients that are really looking at the ROI as the ultimate factor versus a cost per point or a cost per thousand. And so I think it goes back to what Scott just mentioned, which is focus on what we can control, exploit, and maximize that.
Stacey Kauffman, Scott Sutherland, we're back with more from the BSM Summit.